Okay. So my name is Denise, and we are here at Fayetteville Hyperbarics with Deborah. Deborah is a patient here. She has been receiving hyperbaric oxygen therapy since, do you remember when
This will be my third month.
Third month, okay. So tell us how you found hyperbarics and why you're here.
Okay, I found hyperbarics through a naturopathic doctor in Raleigh that I've been going to. I have been diagnosed with breast cancer for the second time. Was diagnosed the first time in 2008 and did traditional Western medicine, chemo, radiation, surgery, that sort of thing. And when I was diagnosed again in 2016, I decided to do an entirely different route and go with more natural things. So I'm doing hyperbarics in addition to many other natural things, but I do a 5-day fast once a month, and while I'm fasting, I come and do the hyperbaric chamber at the same time because it's creating an environment in my body that the cancer cells can't survive in.
Very good. Okay, so and what kind of a diet do you have regularly then?
Well, I'm in the process of changing my diet. I'm getting away. I'm not a vegetarian, but I'm getting away from a lot of meats. Mm-hmm. I'm doing a lot of plant-based foods. Mm-hmm. I do some juicing. Trying to stay completely away from sugars. That's hard to do, but I've eliminated a lot of sugars from my diet.
And carbs.
And carbs, yes. The good things.
The good things, yes. So you've learning from the naturopathic physician and from all your research that you've done about the importance of nutrition. Tell me about when you went through the conventional medicine, did they ever talk about nutrition?
Not at all. They didn't make any suggestions towards my diet whatsoever.
But yet you've learned it's very important.
It is. It is very important.
Okay, and what are they telling you about the importance of diet?
Well, for example, sugar feeds cancer. Right. So if you have cancer, you don't need to feed it with sugar.
Right.
And everybody's body is different and metabolizes food differently, but I'm finding that, in the past we were taught to eat 3 meals a day and to have meat at every meal and dairy at every meal and that sort of thing. If you follow the guidelines set by USDA, they would tell you to do those things. But in fact, I don't think you need to eat meat at every meal. And if you do eat meat, let it be the smallest portion instead of the largest portion on your plate. And again, cutting back on dairy, specifically if you've had breast cancer, dairy and meat fats are 2 of the worst things that you can consume if you've had breast cancer.
We're learning that as well, which is very, very interesting. So how many treatments have you been through so far?
I did, I've had, I think 9 treatments here, hyperbaric, and then this week I'll come in for 3 during my fasting times.
And how is your fasting coming along?
Great. The first one was really a challenge. I was probably irritable and really hungry. The second one was much easier, and then yet the third one is even easier. I do consume about 250 calories a day, but I try to exercise and walk about 4 miles a day, hoping that I'm burning most of that off.
Cool. And have you been to your oncologist since you started the fasting and the hyperbarics?
I did. I went to my oncologist this past Friday, and as far as he could tell, everything is absolutely great. He has no idea what I'm doing, but tells me to keep doing whatever it is I'm doing.
Is he interested in learning what you're doing?
Well, I'm going to surprise him at some point in time with all of this.
Good.
I will share it with him, but I want to be a little further along in the process before I do that.
Good. Well, we are very glad you're here, Deborah, and we're happy to be part of your journey to wellness.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ow.